Can't. Bruh. Bah. I mean... Hey! Wow, that's not loud at all. Listen. Ah! Not when I say listen, there's something going on. Ahura, I think we're just gonna have to stick together and beat these bitches up. I don't know what's going on in the fucking world, but these bitches act like they got 2 brain cells left in their heads. Like 2 gorgeous fucking icons can't look similar. I mean, I haven't watched the show yet, so I don't know, like, how Ahura's coming off. I don't know, like, if we're fucking stealing each other's identity, but these kids are not stopping with the comparisons on Twitter. So I think what we're gonna have to do is become the new cock destroyers and just literally beat the shit out of every fucking buddy in our way. I'm just accepting it now. I'm gonna have to watch the show, though, to see what the fuck they're talking about, because I'm like... Yeah, I mean, like, clearly it's a compliment. She's a star, but I'm like, leave her alone. Let the fucking girl, let her gain her own traction on her own. And I'm the wrong one, bitch, to say some fucking shit to. I'm iconic. Like, she's still on the show, girl. Like, I've been done that. Like, I done did the wave in Yellow Brick Road. So I'm the wrong one to fucking say some bullshit to. Because I know my makeup skills are sickening. Shit. I was like, look, you can attack my fucking outfits all you want. But not my makeup, bitch. I know this face. I'll paint a mug around that fucking comment. Thank you. It's a filter. Thank you for the compliments, though. I just see a little, like, yeah. Because it's like, you're not a fucking drag critic, first of all. And don't you ever try to come for somebody's throat who revolutionized drag, bitch. Don't you fucking act like I don't know who the fuck I think I am. Are you kidding me? I'm crazy. Shit. You can fuck with the bitch who don't know who she is, but not me. Shit. I'll make a shirt out of our interaction and make some money off of it. Yes, queen. Okay, so we gotta talk about the obvious in the room right now. My sty has come back. I have been trying on a lot of makeup lately. So my sty has redirected its position. It was right here, and then it went away for almost 2 weeks, and then now it redirected its position to the end. Which I'm like, listen. Not only am I like a dirty bitch, but I've been trying a lot of makeup products out lately, and I've been getting a lot of makeup sent to me, so I've been doing that vibe. So that hasn't been fucking helping, but I have been teabagging it. Not the throat kind, the fucking eye kind. And shut up, Adore. Jesus, who the fuck do you think you are? You're not Kurt Cobain. But yeah, teabagging my eye lately. You love this hair? You love this haircut? You love this haircut? I accidentally clotheslined my throat just now. Wow, iconic. Thank you. I did my hair myself, actually. I cut hair. My preferred pronouns? Listen, I'm a people pleaser and I need to break out of that. I'll probably break out of that in therapy, but I go by everything. It depends how you feel. What are we eating today? In a perfect world, you know what it would be. I'm not trying to... Thank you, I'm not that pretty, it's a filter. Sorry, I didn't mean to start this so combative, but I just was on Twitter and I was like, leave Ahura alone, like the poor girl. And I'm not one to fuck with, bitch. I'll write you back. Like, I'm not like, I won't write a subliminal tweet. I'll be like, bitch, what? Run up. You want to fucking loke up in a little... This is how you treat a tweet. If they talk shit about you in a certain light and they don't follow you, then the gloves are off. Period. If you're following me and then you're reading me like you're a homegirl, chances are you're probably a homegirl and we like had interaction. But if you're not following me and you don't follow the girls that I hang out with and you're trying to say some shit like you do, then I'll reply like you do. Am I giving school librarian vibes, bitch? I'm that bitch. I'm a fucking I was actually going... Oh, no. I'm not going to show you the books I'm reading. I was reading earlier when I woke up. Wow, what is this hair doing? I'm obsessed. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, I'm not dragging anybody. We were just on Twitter earlier and somebody was like, Adore's, her name's Ahora. Ahora's Adore, if Adore had fashion sense and makeup skill. And I was like, listen, bitch, y'all been bagging on the way I dress. You can say that all you want, girl. You can do whatever you want. But we ain't fucking with my makeup skills, alright? I may not do makeup like these other drag girls, you know? I'm putting boxes on my fucking face and nose and shit, but I know my fucking structure, and I could turn out a beat mug when I want to, bitch. Play me. That's why I was like, hear me out. Drag Race Roller Derby, but we have to get in drag. I know Trixie would totally be down. Like, it'd be Trixie, Katya, probably Lasky, me, Kimchi. I'm just thinking of like the fun one. Wouldn't that be iconic? Or like a roller derby show, like where we like work with like hardcore women who like are in roller derby, and we just fucking like we get like paired up with like the girl that like that speaks to us, or like the one they get to pick the ones that like how would you say that? They get to pick the ones that speak to them. Wow. How's lockdown treating me? I mean, like it's treating anybody else. Listen, I don't get stimulus checks. I work my ass off. I've just been like, you know, going with the flow and not complaining because people have it worse than I do. So I'm not over here being like, oh, poor me, because it's not poor me. I'm in a position to where I can make money doing things like showing my skinny ass. And I've always been a stripper, so whatever. I have been painting a little bit. Just whatever. Lockdown got you depressed? I'm sorry. Listen, we all struggle from depression, man. And this is like heightening it. I think that's why we all collectively come together, because we're all pretty much depressed. But stick in there. You're doing the work right now. You just clicked on a really cool person's live. That means that like you don't really want to like deal with things too serious. Thank you for loving my glasses. Not skinny queen. I'm sorry you're fighting cancer, or you'll be in my prayers. I'm sorry, man. Honestly, you never know what to say when people say that, but honestly, just keep fighting and you'll be in my prayers. Brazil. I speak a little Spanish. Like, I know words. I don't know, like... I can't really communicate, like, you know, Selena Quintanilla, but... I can understand when a bitch is talking shit thanks to my fucking Tia Carmen. Always had my back. Tia Carmen taught me everything I know. My Tia Maria taught me a lot of Spanish words, too. And just, like, kind of getting the skinny on what people are talking about you. So don't try to fuck with me. You have a Scorpio moon, help? I'm a Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus. Let's help each other. There's no need to help each other. Scorpios are fucking iconic. You love my necklace? Thank you. Adore, I'm working on my second bachelor's degree and I want to... What? What does it say? And I want to thank you for keeping me sane. Congratulations, that's fucking iconic. We love education in this house. And you're welcome. I'll continue to do my public services for you on your breaks. If I can make you a fucking French toast, I would, but I don't know where you're at. My moon sign's in Libra. I'm a double Libra, double Scorpio. Actually, I don't even know why I always say that. I'm mostly Libra, Scorpio. If you look at my sign, my natal chart, you'll literally be like, what the fuck? Like, wow, God really was like just having fun when he made you. Okay, cool. I mean when she made you. Someday. Oh, I don't read astrology. My best friend Chris is like into it and like, well, I'm into it. I hear people say you're into it. I'm very humble with like knowing what I would know because I know that he knows everything and I don't want to like say the wrong thing and he'll be like, but I'm definitely, it's a vibe. Niall! Thanks, Niall! I love Niall. He was on X on the beach with me. I had the biggest crush on Niall in the house. But Niall likes flowers and I'm a thorn. What do you think? Capricorns are dope. My ex is a Capricorn. One of my exes. Yes, we stand Chris in this house. I think the Hills of Hell show is gonna be possible. I'm signed on, so I'm saying yes. There hasn't been any alerts. The only alert that's been pretty crazy was us moving the tour from April to August, which is iconic for me because it gives me more time for the record. But yeah, it's still happening. If they're allowing us to travel and tour, I believe that they're gonna make us quarantine. I quarantined last time for tour for 2 weeks, but I believe they're gonna make us quarantine for 10 days now. I think the limit is after summer, from what I heard. I could be wrong, but I'm not. It might change, but I don't think it is. I think it's looking up from what I'm saying, and I've been like, wow, that seems fun. I love Virgos. My business partner's a Virgo, and he's one of my favorite people. My lawyer's a Virgo. Do you like my Britney glasses? They remind me of... Okay, I'm gonna confess what they remind me of. They remind me of Britney, like, back in the day. Any type of baby blue, like tiny oval cut glasses. Like, these were, like, iconic during me, like, growing up. Like, 11, 12 years old. So, like, I don't know. Even younger, actually, 11, 12. No, probably, like, 8 or 9. Like, Britney, Hawaii... I did watch Framing Britney Spears. I wasn't going to because I just cry with everything involving her. And I ended up watching it, and I was right. I was just pretty shocked that they got Felicia. Because for those of you that are young fans, let me get you hip on who Felicia really is. They explained it a bit in the documentary, but you're a hardcore OG Britney fan if you know who the fuck Felicia is. Like, I'm talking back when, like, Tower Record days, like when I was 7 years old when Britney first came on the scene. We knew who Felicia was within, like, 2 years. And this is before internet was, like, a fucking thing. So... Felicia was that prominent in Britney's life. Like, we knew that Felicia was Britney's John. Like, remember how, like, my cousin John, like, travels with me everywhere? Was a piece of home with her. Like, always reminded her, like, of her sanity, of her upbringing. I've known John since I was 7. She's known Felicia since she was 5. It's like, they always lived by... It was always just, like, this interaction of knowing, you know? The accent came out a little more around... It's the family vibe. And that's very important to have on tour when you don't have that anywhere, when you don't like have that support. So I love that. Got to meet Felicia actually when Logo put together me getting walked on stage by Britney in Vegas. And I was actually more excited to meet Felicia because I've known her since I was 7. And I whispered it to her a little bit, like backstage, like she was getting everybody together. She knew my name, and I kind of like, I did my little gay geek out in the inside, and I was like, Felicia, I just wanted you to know that I love you, and you're iconic. Like I was like telling her, like I was just letting her know that like I've known her for like years and years, and she was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I'm sure everybody tells her that, but like I didn't want to be a fan about it. I just wanted to let her know that like her role is very much seen by true OG fans, that like we really appreciate you even taking the position of tour manager, like on the touring schedule, just to be around Britney, to know that she's okay. That's family, and that's very, very like appreciated, I feel like, by the fan base, because it's like that's an icon. And I say, but yeah, I was very shocked to see her on there, but I was like, Felicia definitely put a smile on my face. Lady Gaga's a queen. Should we answer some questions? I'm excited for your stripper rock. Please serve us Living Dead Girl. That's hilarious. That's funny. Well, I could only hope. No, it's definitely a vibe, but yeah, I don't even know what to answer to that. But yeah, it's definitely stripper giggies. Actually been in talks for making I've been in talks for projects with other Rue girls, and actually for this summer, if everything goes well, I just want these clubs to reopen because I know how iconic a couple of the concepts that I have would be. One of the girls already agreed, so we're vibing pretty soon. I just gotta get my I think that's what I communicated as well. I said I just want to release my own record and get my first, like, my brain and my artistic vision out first, and then let's just start putting out bangers in the summer, or like let's just start like doing fun stuff, or it just really depends where we're at culturally and just health wise in the world. Your new album is coming this year. Yes. This is the thing, for the hardcore Adore stands, it's probably coming a little later than you think, but for the people that don't know about anything, it's probably coming way sooner than you think. Such a Libra answer, but that's just straight up truth on a cone. Like, it's probably gonna come out of nowhere for a lot of people because they're not following me, and they're probably gonna get hit in the fucking gut because it's iconic. But the people that are following are gonna be like, bitch, hurry up, because they see the process and they see me getting like excited about the artsy parts of it. Can we see your tattoos? Okay, I'll show you what I can. I fell on my skateboard yesterday, but wow, I'm so cool. I got this matching I'm the Mary tattoo, which is from Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I got that matching with Chris because I'm the Mary. And I got This Means Music matching with my cousin Ralph. I got it when I was 17. I got this in Melbourne, Australia. Oh wait, should I like show you the vibe? Wow, you don't even lift, bro. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I was gonna take off my shirt. Wow, I'm so used to stripping for OnlyFans, man. I literally was about to be like, whatever. Yeah, I got this in Melbourne. I got this on my 21st birthday in LA. these are the coordinates. I got this like an idiot, but it's one of my favorite tattoos. It's the longitude and latitude of the first time I've ever fell in love. And I got it when I broke up with the person, so there was no like possibility of getting back with him, so I didn't do it for that. I was just like, wow, this is deep. Let me Taylor Swift him on my body. Probably die in a couple years anyway. And then like soon later got Live Through This right after. So I got Live Through This. Yes, even Live, bro. Yes, 2 different arms for 2 different reasons. And I got a fucking monarch butterfly on my fucking neck. Cause I'm a fucking Chicana. Let me see. Oh, I got I'm not showing you that, but I have a tattoo of a moon on my butt cheek. I have meow, cause Catwoman. And then I have just smile, stay a while. Then I have this, which is a seashell but looks like a leaf from Mario Brothers 3. And then I have cool. I got with a friend at the time. We don't talk anymore because he stole money from a fan. It'll be in my book. And this is my... Oh, what? I can't do that either. I have a, what is this called? A seahorse. Like a whole vibe right here. I wish I had shorts. Because I like it. I can't show it on... Oh, and I have a weirdo tattoo. This is one of my favorites. Queen of the Weirdos. Oh, and Jinx and I have matching tattoos. A lot of people don't know this. But Jinxie and I have tattoos of little apple bombs. I got a green one. She's got a red one. Because she's one of my best friends on tour. And we just drive each other differently. And we couldn't find any pieces in foreign countries. Because you can't like... Well, actually, you could smoke weed in more countries over there than you can... I mean, in more states over there. Hey, to all my American folk. But we couldn't find any pipes because we were on tour on a tour bus, and we didn't have any drug paraphernalia in the tour bus because we're smart girls, and so we had to get apples for every hotel that we showered in. So we'd be like, excuse me, do you have apples? And then we would get apples and make apple bongs, and then we got apple bongs tattooed on us. Because we're fucking cool. And we don't give a fuck. Yeah, Jinxie and I are like tight. That's one of my road dogs on tour. Well, when I used to tour with them. Now I feel like... Never mind. Nobody talks to me anymore. No. Jinxie talks to me. I talk to all of them. I just saying like... We're all so busy. But I love Jinxie. Jinxie is one of my favorite people to tour with. She's always a riot. She's always singing the gigs. I love her. I keep trying to convince Bianca to get a tattoo. I told her I would get a matching one with her. I almost convinced her actually when I was drunk with her, when I was drinking, back in Palm Springs. I was convincing her to get a white tattoo. I wanted to get a white, like, heart. And I was like, well, listen, you're always tan out here in Palm Springs. It will look beautiful against your skin. It's kind of delicate. And I mean, like, it looks good in and out of drag. Like, I think the contrast would be beautiful. And she was kind of digging it for a while. She was like, wait. And I'm like, look, we could even do, like, maybe, like, a creamer color. Like, put some cream or some warmth into it so it's kind of faded. Like... Ease your way into it, man. I was trying to put her toe into the tub. I mean, the toe into the pool. And, it seemed like she was going along with it at first. I don't know what happened. She is not old. All my friends are older than me. Most of my friends are older than me. Yeah, I would say. I told her I love warm tattoos too. I want to get something that's like kind of pinkish, whitish, like, yeah, peach would look pretty. Luke, I love Luke. Luke, I miss you. When are you gonna go back on tour with us? John Lennon, you look like, wow, you're not even giving me John Lennon's son or Yoko. Wow, you're just going straight for the fucking John Lennon. Which I'm not opposed to, but Jesus. I took the potion. My hair is Stevie Nicks, thank you. Somebody called me Goldie Hawn the other day and I was like, look what I got, by the way. For those of you that think I'm just, oh, Kaya, what the fuck? For those of you that think I'm just bullshitting. There we go. Wait, where that thing at? Oh. No, why is Instagram gayer than me? Like, stop, bruh. Oh. No, I got a microphone and I wanted to do ASMR. No, I wanted to do a podcast and do the very like that vibe. I love Farrah Fawcett. I love these compliments. I should show you what I got, like the shirts that I bought, because they're so. Oh no, I'll just post them like iconically. One of them I posted on Instagram yesterday with because I did a little like collab with a shoe company, and I wore it like it was like a halter, and I got like a bunch of halters like that. It's so cute. Stevie is in the motherfucking building. Where do I shop? I usually shop on like Melrose or like Melrose. Unpopular opinion. Or an unpopular, it's not even an opinion, it's just a feeling. It's not like I'm trying to be edgy by saying I don't like shopping. I just don't fucking like shop. Like, look, I have a fucking Dolls Kill box behind me. Like, who the fuck shops at Dolls Kill anymore? Like, when's the last time I bought something at Dolls Kill? The last time I fucking bought something at Dolls Kill, like, I was a little heavier than I am now, and that was still small. And that shit fucking fit my thigh. But anyway, I use that for my fan art. We should go through my fan art. So this is all the really, really well done, like time went into the pictures, and a lot of them are framed at the bottom, and a lot of them are like oil colors or watercolors, but they're very like intricate, like detailed pictures of me. So I like to store them in big boxes. So thanks Dolls Kill for the heavy duty box for my fan art. We should go through fan art, huh? That would be a really cool episode. So if I do a podcast, you guys, because I've actually got somebody reached out to me from my other live, from a big company, and said if I want to start the podcast, that they'll walk me through the steps and stuff like that. But my question is to you guys, would you want it filmed? Because I feel like we would have to get studio space, and it's not expensive to get studio space, like especially right now. Like my homie rents out like in North Hollywood, I think, and I can totally get like a whole studio space and just vibe out for an hour. I feel like we probably need 2 hours because like I'm fucking talkative talky. But I was thinking, like, should we do a studio space? And that makes it like hella work. Like, then I have to really like put the real pajamas that don't have like the red hair dye stains on them. Like, I have to actually wear pajamas that are from like Target, not like 17-year-old myself. I literally had these in high school. Isn't that sad? What are my pronouns? Everything, baby. They, them, she, he. Anything. It honestly depends what I feel like, but that's just too picky for the average person walking by. So, listen, as long as your intention is pure, then we don't have a problem. But I always say, that doesn't take away the importance of people's, like, you know, need for that. Because it's a feeling. And I'm just very 70s with life. But not a lot of people are. A lot of people are like 90s right now. No, a lot of people are like 2000s right now. Like early 2000s. Like, we know what we're talking about, but do we? Like, I feel like I'm gonna say something really unpopular right now, and this is gonna make me problematic, and this is why I need a publicist to tell me to shut up, but I just need to say what I need to say. And this is why I think I would have a good podcast, because I just say some shit that's on my mind. Okay. I think sometimes you guys, listen, not you guys, I'm just saying collectively as a culture, because I'm in it too, I do it too all the time. I think what we do is set unrealistic expectations for the world, not just for the young ones behind us, but for ourselves. I think, yes, we need to create safe spaces for each other, and we need to find our tribes. Of course, we need to treat each other with respect and ask each other, like, what we go by and what things, those are basic, just like, that's just changing with the times. That's just culture shift, you know what I mean? And I'm there with that. But what I'm saying is, like, I noticed things recently in this one group this one app that I downloaded, and I had to, like, delete it off my phone, because I was like, this is so unrealistic. I get it. Like, and I was going into every room, and there was, like, these really popular rooms that I was going into that were, like, really big. And I was trying to get, like, people's points of views, and I was like, wow, we're just yelling at each other at this point, bruh. And it's like, I feel like you can't just turn off the button and be like, I'm gonna go sit, like, that's not life. Like, life, like, I do it with my best friends when I'm angry or when I'm frustrated, but that's because I have their absolute direct redial. I can text them back and apologize the next day, and we can just, it's very Thai, like, look, I'm outies, I'm gonna cool off, let's just talk when we both cool off, okay? It's very clueless when you're with your best friend. But, like, you can't just, like, close people off like that in real life, because that's not real life. And I don't know, like, which Beverly Hills neighborhood you grew up in, but when I leave my doorstep to go get groceries, even from fans, I'm judged. Like, in the area that I live, like, I'm lucky enough to be, like, recognized in a positive way, but there's still the ones that, like, say shit, and you have to be on a low-key defense sometimes. You can't just, like, be like, oh, I don't like this, so bye. And it's like, bitch, talk about it. Like, what don't you like about it? And then you can explain that when you're, if it's a heated moment, then I understand that. I just think we gotta stop setting unrealistic expectations. That's all I got from certain little things. It's like, life isn't like that sometimes, and you have to be willing to talk about it. Or you have to be willing to deal with it at least. Or, like, do you know that you don't have a Swiffer 24/7 around you? Like, you have to be street smart too, like, sometimes. I'm always like, because I used to be made fun of all the time in school, like, by the academics. They'd be talking shit all the time, like, you wouldn't last where I live, though. You wouldn't last, because we lived in we went to school where all the school the school district, essentially. We get all the schools, and they put us in one high school, so it was all the fuck-ups. It was the ones that would fight. It was the ones that were gang affiliated. It was the ones that were really, like, academically failing. Like, is that how you say it? Whatever, I don't give a fuck, okay? Fuck that shit, it wasn't for me. But it was like all the schools were in it together, so we basically fought each other. So it was a vibe. So I used to tell people, like, you wouldn't even fucking survive where I'm from, bitch. Like, you could be as smart all you want, bitch, but I can get gas in a fucking thong, in Azusa, by the projects, bitch. I know how to maneuver. I can maneuver. Yeah, recovery schools, listen, they had their gems. Miss Lopez was an icon. Miss Strickland was an icon. Oh my god, Sandy died on. Sandy was the lunch lady didn't Sandy pass away? I think Sandy passed away like a couple years ago, and I was like really upset. Sandy used to smoke cigarettes with me. She was iconic, man. And I used to always give her cigarettes too on her lunch break. I'm telling you, I was more mature when I was 15 than I am now. Like, I used to be like, sup? I used to help her like clean. She used to notice that I was like a fucking loner when my other homegirl wasn't there, or my brother wasn't there, so Sandy had my back. Used to fill up my fucking backpack up with string cheese, better fucking little bagel bites, better fucking cream cheese and fucking string cheese. And she was iconic. I remember it was my first day because I was so bad in school because I was not only bad at like doing the work, I used to fight the teachers and fight the kids. I was awful. I don't recommend that. I'm just saying that like where I'm from, the language wasn't there for somebody who was very gender fluid at a young age. You have to realize I came out at 12 years old, was already getting cut with eyeliner at 12, 13. Like, my mom was like, oh, hell motherfucking no. Like, she was even like, I don't give a fuck. Even if you were my daughter, I'd be like, bitch, you are not wearing no fucking goddamn raccoon eyes at 12 years old. What the fuck you selling your body at Corky's Corner? Like, no, bitch. You soared off with the mascara and chapstick like Courtney Act. But no, it was very that. But, I don't know. There was no language back then, so you had to fight. You didn't have to, but ain't nobody pushing me to an imaginary locker, bitch. This ain't a fucking High School Musical movie, bitch. Shit. Trying to act like you're a fucking high school bully in a movie, bitch. Looking none the part. None the part, bitch. You will never be Zac Efron. Looking none the part. Acting like a goddamn Hollywood bully. Shit. Oh my god, how iconic. No school's playing while I'm talking about school. I actually wrote this about this. Thank you, universe. See how it works? My head's gonna fucking hurt tomorrow for that. My nickname, and I'm not making this up, they used to call me Loca. All the baller guys, when I would walk down, because I was like, I looked like fucking Nancy from fucking The Craft at like 13. And they'd be like, Loca, like talking shit. Like, but they would like say it like calling me a girl, like Loca, like it would be offending me. And I'm like, oh bitch, the fucking hexes. Oh yes, bitch, keep calling me Loca. They think they're putting hexes on me, bitch. I'm gonna cash this when I'm older. No, really though, I'd be like, okay, whatever. That song's called No School off my third record, whatever. A lot of people on my other live were asking, and yes, I watched my other live back, and I was like, wow, this one was iconic, we should do this more. The other live people were asking the songs, so I will be naming the songs if you have any questions. These are all my songs from my albums. This is Whole 9 Yards off of Whatever, streaming everywhere right now. I still get paid if you guys stream, so thank you. No, I don't put spells on nobody, and I don't do love spells on nobody either, honey. Sorry. I love you to death, but I don't even do that. That was a joke. I meant Hex's like Nancy. You know how she walks into like the high school party and does her tongue out like an icon? Just like Hexy Lexi. Fuck out of here with the phone. Loca. They used to think they were making fun of me, and I was like, you guys are actually boosting my ego? I'm crazy. Like, I'm gonna give you a fucking insight of how crazy I was in middle school. It started from elementary, but we'll just skip that and go to middle school. We had a huge bell. It wasn't even that huge at my middle school, and it was like, it would ring like back in the iconic days, like 70s and 80s, but it was like a broken huge bell. And like, I was like, wow, people like tag up here and stuff. Like, how could they fit up there? So I would like go up there and like cross out people's taggings. Cause like, to be honest, one of my homies passed away. One of my best friends passed away when I was in 8th grade, and it really fucked with me. And I used to hang up. Let me just tell you. So basically, I kind of lost my mind for a little second there when I was like in 8th grade. And I used to hang out in the fucking bell. Like, during classes, they'd be like, Danny was here during homeroom. Where the fuck is he for the, like, last, like, like, after lunch, he just, like, jetted it. And, like, the cop would be like, oh, the security would be like, we didn't see him leave or anything. Bitch, I was hanging up in the bell. You give a fuck? It was, like, a tiny little chicken coop. And, like, you could never be clocked, bitch. But I was tiny. Like, I'm talking, like, I was, like, 5'4", 5'3". I was a baby, and they used to make fun of me and call me little baby. Not Little Loca, that's iconic. That's Stevie Ryan. Rest in peace, we love Stevie Ryan. But they used to make fun of me and call me Loca, like they all spoke Spanish mostly, and like be like Loca, and like call me like other words that I will not say. And I used to just hide up there and be like, you motherfuckers. And I wrote one of my first songs called Circles up there. Bitch, I was like up there writing. But it wasn't my first. It wasn't. I was adding to the song. But yeah, I would go up there and just be fucking like, just like fuck these bitches. And then I'd be like hiding up there and be like, one of these days, this bell's gonna start working again and fucking ring, and it's gonna kill me. Cause I was like, you have to like literally like squeeze up there like a little fetus and be like on top of the bell. Like, it was just like up there. It was a tiny little thing. But I was a baby. But I was like, one of these days, bitch is gonna be like, ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong, and I'm gonna get fucked up. It's gonna fuck me up. Was. So then I started like ditching in the girls' bathroom with my homegirl. She didn't fuck around. I gotta keep it real though. I don't know if I should say her name, but she was a chola from East Los, and she transferred she transferred to our county. Who's singing this? Sorry, Tempest, I love you. I just didn't know that was you. I was just like, that wasn't Rue. And I also don't want to get copywritten, and I own all of my own music, so that's why you're hearing my music. I'm not that actually, I am that much of an egomaniac. But, what was I talking about? No, that was Tempest. It was Tempest doing, Rue's song. That's why I was like, what? That doesn't sound like Rue. But I do love Rue. That's one of my favorite Rue songs. Don't even try it, girl. I'm not that out of it, okay? I'm fully aware of my psyche, okay? I know Sissy That Walk. That's one of my favorite Rue songs. Don't come for me. Actually, Call Me Mother is one of my favorite songs. What the fuck was that? I was like, wow. Oh, yeah. Some girl from East Los. I don't want to say her name because maybe she's changed. She actually changed while getting to know me, but she used to call me Molly Ringwald because she thought I was a girl. Not my fault, bitch, that you're fucking from a fucking small fucking minded school, that you don't have fucking iconic angels like me, but that's the type of shit I grew up around, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, she got mad at me because she misgendered me. How'd that work? And you guys swear. Like, this is the type of shit I went to school with. This is what I had to, like, I had to literally apologize to this girl because she thought I was a little girl. And I was sorry for it. I was sorry that I was so fucking pretty as a little boy that every teacher and every substitute teacher thought I was a little girl. God damn, if I had this brain at that age now, I would have been like... Because actually I did. I actually got it when I was 14. I didn't have it in middle school. When I was 14, that's when I was like, run up, bitch. Like, I'm hot. I remember, like, the substitute teachers were always, like, teachers that weren't iconically, like, trained. Like, they were, like, college kids. They were usually from APU, like, the university that was right by our school. So they would come in and misgender me on purpose and try to kiki about it. And I'd be like, oh, no, girl. So I would say some real funny, like, sexual shit to them sometimes. Like, if they would, like, say shit like, are you a guy or a girl? Is your name Daniel or Daniel? I'd be like, you trying to fuck? Aren't you an English major? Don't you know the difference between Daniel and Danielle? Sophomores right now? How old are you? You still have cocaine on your nose. You fucking Jesus worshipping red hat fucking weird ass APU going weirdo. I only say that because it was a religious school and they were mostly like really religious like college kids that partied, and it's like they would treat you like you were a freak and you're like, sis, I could smell the Bible on your palms and the cocaine on your nose. Like, put the gun away. And that's on period. I used to always be like, you trying to fuck? And they'd be like, oh, you're old enough to like make a joke about somebody like that, but you're uncomfortable when I bring it sexual, then don't sexualize me. Like, don't even bring that topic of conversation up then. Cause I used to really look like a hooker, but that was none of their business. That's how I felt back then, and that's how I expressed myself. So when they would say things like, my fucking school cop said I smelled like a baby hooker, and I was like, okay, first of all, it's baby prostitute, and you got that from Mean Girls, because Mean Girls just came out, and I was like, his name was Greg, Officer Greg, and he was a piece of shit, and I'm glad I'm saying his name. One time my mom fucking called him, and she was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Now you're gonna send my fucking son home right now. And he hung up on her. And she came into that motherfucking office and fucking cleared. She cleared. When they knew that Bonnie nor motherfucking Yeager was coming to the motherfucking office, you fucking run for the hills. You run for the hills, cause they have eyes. Oh no, my mom don't play. She said, I remember these exact... You know what? I'm going to tell a story. Oh, should we do a podcast? Or should we just keep going? I have a lot of stories. I've lived like 80 lives. Let's tell it. So I had an English teacher, right? And he was really cool at first. But I noticed he had a crush on this girl that hated me. Yeah, you heard that right. So basically, there was this girl that really didn't like me. She was a white girl. One of the only white girls in the school. If I'm being honest, like, she was outnumbered, girl. So, I used to hang out with the cholas, so she couldn't fuck with me at school. She would always fuck with me, like, across the street. Because I grew up with her, like, before high school. So she would always try to, Amazonian bitch. Like, this bitch used to try to look up on my little ass. Like, I was tiny. So I was like, okay, fucking Wonder Woman, calm down and barely fucking baby Selena Kyle. But... what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my teacher had a crush on her. And like basically she was talking shit to me during like periods. Like we were like going from different periods. And I think it was like first period to second period. And she was like, like she said some really derogatory things that I don't want to repeat. Some very transphobic slurs to me. And I said something in return that was very iconic and very quick-witted, and I pat myself in the back for it. And that teacher told the principal and the school officer that I lunged at this white girl and tried to grab her by her hair. I said, Mummy, Mama, Mummy, Mama, do you know what will happen if I grab this bitch by her fucking hair? She'd have no fucking scalp, yeah? She'd be on the fucking ground, yeah? You don't fucking know this. I was literally like, are you fucking crazy? Do you know what the fuck would have happened if I beat this fucking bitch's ass? I was like, first of all, I don't hit girls. Well, back then this is my rule. I don't hit girls unless they swing at me. And I used to be a tiny little girl. You know, remember, a lot of people thought I was a girl. So I used to tell the girls, don't swing on me. You won't get chin checked. So I used to be like, first of all, I don't run up on girls like that. Second of all, Cherie was not trying to loke. Ooh, I just said her name. Hi, Cherie, I love you. We talk to each other now, but I was like, she was not trying to loke. Okay, so if she wasn't trying to loke, I'm not trying to pull nobody's fucking hair from the back. First of all, I'm not trying to cheap shot no fucking girl. Second of all, you need to re-fucking direct your energy into the fact that you have a crush on a fucking high school chick. So I told my mom the tea. And I told my mom what he told the class. He told us that he slept with a 40-year-old woman, and he told us about her vagina. So I told my mom that. It made me feel uncomfortable. And this was before saying something like that was like way out of like line. Like, this is, I'm telling you guys, I went to school in 2005. This is back when these Britney interviews were happening. So I went home and I told my mom that made me uncomfortable. It actually made me feel weird. And my mom was like, what? So my mom fucking called, no, wait. My mom just stored it because listen, this is a different time. So they called my mom on the fucking phone about me trying to snatch up this white girl. Wait, hold on. They fucking called my mom about me trying to snatch up this white girl. But my mom knew this girl from me growing up, so my mom already hated her. My mom was like, fuck this bitch. You should have grabbed her by her fucking hair and chin-checked her. And I was like, no, mom, that's not how I roll. That's not how you raised me. Better like I don't run up on girls. And like, so they called my mom, right? And my mom was like, oh, hi. Is this Mr. It said his name, right? Because he was trying to fucking get my mom on the fucking three-way with the cop. With the fucking popo, bitch. Let me tell you, they were out to get your queen. They were out to get your pop princess. This is the shit that I used to go through. And now they fucking try to, like, praise me when I go to Azusa, when I see him, when I fucking buy pan dulce and shit at the fucking La Flor de Mexico. I'm just kidding. It's fucking not there anymore. But if I go to fucking Superior or anything like that, I get fucking pan dulce or fucking bolillo rolls or anything. If I run into the fucking school cop or anything, try to fucking run up and say, hi, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You were a piece of garbage and you still are. You fucking bitch. But anyway, I tried to three-way my mom, and yes, he tried to three-way my mom with the cop, like the specific, like, teacher. And my mom was like, is this the same? On God, this is how iconic Bonnie Noriega is. I'm not making this shit up. My mom said this, on God, says, is this the same teacher that had an affair with a 40-year-old married woman and described in detail about their vagina to my son in their class during an English lesson? When I tell you, I was on the other line, and for those homegirls that are millennials, you know what the fuck this means. I was on the other line, bitch, like this. In my fucking computer room while my mom was iconically doing nails to one of her... Because my mom does nails. My mom's an actual certified nurse, but she fucking has a side hustle. She's also a fucking beautician. She does hair. She does nails. My mom does everything. She also had a side hustle selling Naughty Lady lingerie back in the 90s and makes, like, iconic, like, all that. My mom had side businesses. My mom is that bitch. Okay, so basically my mom was like, let me just cut this real quick. So this is what blah 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 such and such blah. And then the cop said, Anna said, oh, somebody hung up, and then the cop was like, and then wow, I almost just gave the complete vibe away. But yeah, to say the least, my mom called it out, and he was so fucking nice to me the next day. I almost gave that entire thing away. No, I said half of the name and I'm like, no. This is what happens though, dude. This is why, and I have to literally sign with a publicist soon. I said this in my last live, but hi, if you're a publicist, I'm sorry. Chances are we'll probably be working in the future together, and I'm gonna be your worst nightmare. I don't know why I'm like this. Oh, and also, I just took this out of my PS4. If, you guys can help me with the conquest, I'll rub your feet. Hey, it's the truth, man. Listen. My friends were an eclectic group growing up. I had a homegirl that was 17 with 3 kids. The downest bitch. The coolest fucking mom. Like, we were just like the weirdest. It was just a vibe though, because it's like people used to talk shit about our group so much, and it's like now, like, I look at how they're doing and how we're all doing, and it's like the ones that talk shit the most are the fucking fuck shittiest fuckers. And like the ones that were like supposedly like shunned upon and stuff, or like we're struggling, or like, oh, they're the bad example of our community, or they're this or they're that, and it's like they're iconic. Their kids are beautiful. Have you seen Octomom, by the way? Let me just put that into the universe, because she raised her kids all by herself, all vegan, all polite, all with manners, all clean up after themselves, all cook for themselves, all take care of each other, and all take care of her. That is fucking iconic. If you guys don't fucking know who Octomom is or haven't followed her in a while, please look her up on YouTube. I follow her. She's iconic. Her name's Natalie, right? She goes by... No, I didn't mean to like say Octomom, but that's what people know me as Angel Baby or Adore. So I'm just saying, like, so you know her. But I'm saying she's iconic, and she should win an award for Best Mother. And for we want to apologize to people. You want to apologize to Brittany. You want to apologize to all these people. Apologize to Octomom and how we treated her. How about that? I'm not putting it on the same, like, realm, because Brittany's a whole different case. But the way she raised her kids, she really did that, bitch. She slapped a parental guidance all over that girl. She said, wow. Beautiful story. I'm talking like raised those kids beautiful. All vegan. And they all cook. It's so cute. And they like feel like, it feels like they enjoy cooking. And like love each other. And like not spoiled, but like not without. It's just like so cute. I'm obsessed. Like that's how I want to be. Like I was like, wow. Not like I'm really like looking at Octomom as like parental goals right now. Oh my god. Kate plus 8. Kate plus late. Adore, your internet is so bad. Can you start a GoFundMe? Listen, little man. How about I turn the fucking Wi-Fi off and let's... How about that? Is that better? Because that's 5G. So if I start growing a fucking third nose out of my asshole, then you know why, you fuckhead. What are they saying about my age, bitch? I'll swing. Age ain't nothing but a number, bitch. Carly Rae Jepsen didn't start getting famous till she was in her 30s. Oprah didn't become famous or a millionaire till she was about 32. Gwen Stefani came out with Ex-Girlfriend and Return to Saturn at 30, 31 era, when Ex-Girlfriend came out almost 32. Fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about? You kidding me? I'm on my motherfucking prime rib. Okay? Shit. Are you kidding me? Shit. And then when you come at me sideways when I'm in my 40s, I'm gonna say, hey baby, hey baby, hey. What age? What age? Hey baby, hey baby, hey. 40 isn't really that bad. Cause bitch, she did it with every decade. Looking 23. And I'm what age? Bitch, I might have a filter right now, but I still get carded when I buy a pack of cigarettes. Especially when I do this vibe. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's about to rain. Oh, hold on. No, my dad looked really young. My sister looks young too, man. Like, she looks really young for her age. But when I take the filter off, you're like, hey! Hey! Listen, I don't care how I look. It's how I feel. And I feel, too. So fucking emo, bruh. Truer words have never been sung. Wow. Now that Manson's gone, watch out.
Glitter baby boy, he don't have a choice. I sparkle like toys.
Just a little bit more.
Sparkle baby girl, she will have this world. Once her life was poor, tip the cannon boy.
Not a caterpillar anymore, you know I'm her.
What a vibe. Happy Sunday. I am a lesbian. Fuck you that.
B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y, got an alibi. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y, got an alibi. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y, got an alibi. B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y, got an alibi. She's misunderstood. Grew up in the hood. Was a little bird brain. Now she's fucking insane. Shallow men come first to see her colors burst. Dancing on the tabletops of what she wants and won't stop. What she wants and 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 what she wants and
You guys ready for the drop? I almost took my teeth out. Such a chaos mom. This is off my album, whatever. Y'all keep asking. Am I? Everything that I'm playing is mine. Mine, bitch. Ow! Almost fell.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you
feeling good. Oh, since you must say now how I feel. With the right thing, you know how I feel. Tell me the truth, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm putting y'all on a stand. For me. Just play. Jewel, I love you. I don't know why I love this song so much.
Cutting through the darkest night and out to headlights. Trying to keep it clear, but I'm losing it here to the twilight. There's a dead end to my left, there's a burning bush to my right. You aren't in sight. You aren't in sight. Do you want me like I want you, or am I standing still beneath the darkened sky? Or am I standing still with the scenery high and alive? Or am I standing still out of the corner of my eye? Was that you passing me by? Others understood, wasn't sipped up good. Song was hot summer night. Between fight and flight is the blind man's side, and the choice that's right. I roll a window down, feel like
Hi.
I'm gonna drown in this strange town. Feel broken,
Kaylee Jones!
feel broken now.
That was way pitchy, bitch. Sorry.
I need you, or am I standing still beneath the darkened sky?
A sweet sorrow is a cold tomorrow. Sweet sorrow is a cold tomorrow. Do you love me like I love you?
Or am I standing still? Neath the darkened sky. Or am I standing still with the scenery flying by? Or am I standing still out of the corner of my eye?
Was that you passing me by? Passing me by.
Passing me
Wait.
Tonight I'm having fun. I'll cry about it later. I'll cry about it later.
Iconic song.
I'm getting some. Tonight I'm getting something brand new. I know tomorrow I'll be left hungover, but I'm ready for a shameless summer. Champagne on ice only makes you stronger. Pouring it, pouring it, pouring it non-stop. Drinking it, drinking it, drinking it all up. Body to body, I almost forgot. You're not here, you're not her. I'll call you about it later, I'll call you about it later. Tonight I'm having fun, tonight I'm having fun. I'll call you about it later, I'll call you about it later. Tonight I'm getting some, tonight I'm getting something brand new. I think I'm ready to be someone's new muse. I think I'm ready for a brand new tattoo. I'm gonna
Oh, I don't know the words.
it makes me feel good. Pour it, non-stop. Wow. Drinking it, drinking it, drinking it all up. Body to body, I almost forgot. You're not him, you're not her. I'll cry about it later, I'll cry about it later. Tonight I'm having fun.
Look, once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna fuck on. I said my face bomb, ass tight, rack stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit him with that good, good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bag, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back, and all these bitches fuck. It's big bags, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back, and all you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Bitches say they fucking with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a dick, you probably lick it like a lollipop. Hoes speaking Japanese, hit 'em with karate chop. I'm forever popping shit, pulling up and dropping shit. Gotta argue with 'em 'cause a nigga love a toxic bitch. Niggas out here playing, gotta make 'em understand. If ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my grind. Set my face bomb, ass tight, rack stack up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit 'em with that good, good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Big bag, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back, and all these bitches fuck. It's big bags, bustin' out the belly band. Take a man, working back, party back, and all you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. bustin' at the Bentley band. Take 'em at Balenciaga, brought it back, and all these bitches fuck. It's big bags, bustin' at the Bentley band. Take 'em at Birkin bag, body back, and all you bitches fuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Gotta play it safe, no face, no case. Yeah, yeah. I've got it all, but I feel so deprived. I go up, I come down, and I'm emptier inside. Tell me what is this thing that I feel like I'm missing, and why can't I let it go? There's gotta be more to life than chasing down every temporary high to satisfy me. 'Cause the more that I strip it out, thinking there must be more to life. Well, this life, but I'm sure there's gotta be more tonight. Got the time, and I'm wasting it slowly. Here in this moment, I'm halfway out the door. On to the next thing. I'm searching for something that's missing. There's gotta be more to life than chasing down every temporary high to satisfy me. Thinking there must be more to life. Well, this life, but I'm sure there's gotta be more. I'm wanting
Excuse me, Instagram. Hold on. I'm gonna need you to stop killing bitches' vibes. We're in a fucking panoramic right now, and we're vibing. I just got a notice right now on my other phone saying that I'm using too much music. Bitch, half of this fucking live has been music that I copywritten and I own. The other 4 or 3 songs I've played on here have been from artists when I was a fetus. So people haven't even heard that song in about 10 years. You're welcome, Stacey Orico. Instagram, suck my balls.